Very good day. I wish to all the audience in the room, and I wish all of you are doing well today. Okay, today I'm going to give a speech about a topic which is illiteracy. And I chose this topic because I think difficulty with reading can cause lifelong disability, and we must do something to overcome this. For this topic, I will speak about the problem and the solution. Before I start off my speech on this topic, let me introduce myself. My name is Shamsharizat and I'm a student of University Science Malaysia. Okay, I will start my topic today by giving the definition of illiteracy. What is illiteracy? And this term has various opinions. Some say that it has no universal definition for the term, but generally illiteracy is an inability to use a language. It is an ability to read, write, listen and speak. And today it is usually taken to mean being unable to read and write at a level adequate for written communication, or at a level that will allow an individual to function at certain levels of society. In the simplest way, illiteracy is the opposite meaning of literacy. Statistic about literacy, and according to new data released by UIS, literacy rates for adults and youth continue to rise. 15 to 24 are making the strongest gains, but still lag behind the men. In 2010, 87% of the female are literate, and 13% of the female are illiterate. Mentioned before, female is worse than male in the level of illiteracy. You can see from this statistic, 92% of male are literate, while only 8% of male are illiterate. The first problem associated with illiteracy is its relationship with criminal acts. According to literacy experts, children with poor reading skills are more likely to become criminals because it is difficult for them to succeed in school. And this frustration leads students to turn to crime as a method of handling their frustration. Students drop out of school, are unable to find jobs, and therefore turn to crime as a means of finding or find to make money. According to the Star Online, in 2009, there are almost 900 million illiterate adults in the world. Nearly 600 million are believed to be women. The evidence is undeniable that indeed in the 21st century, illiteracy has reached epidemic proportions globally. Added to this frightening situation is the fact that illiteracy is a major contributor not just to poverty and unemployment, but also to child labor, trafficking in women and children, infant mortality, the spread of diseases such as HIV and AIDS, and the deprivation of basic human rights. The second problem associated with illiteracy is medical complication, as you can see from the slide. And health illiteracy is another problem associated with illiteracy. And health illiteracy occurs when patients cannot read the prescriptions of their medicine correctly, fill out medical forms, or comprehend medical instruction. The AMA estimates that about 90 million Americans have difficulty comprehending medical information and acting on it. Okay, this includes not being able to read notices from school or health officers. Health illiteracy can be devastating, resulting in visits to the emergency room, medical complications, and even death. Health illiteracy costs the healthcare industry about 73 billion per year in unnecessary doctor visits and hospitalization. problem can be done stage by stage. The first is at home, and then go to a broader one, which is the government. Every party should work hand in hand to solve this problem. Okay, let's see the first stage first. At home, parents should limit their children at home because teaching should be started from the early life. So parents should limit their children from watching TV program like the cartoon the children always like to watch. Here it means a cartoon show with the audio or word the cartoon is saying. Studies show that language can be acquired via imitation. Even better if parents can provide cartoon show that has subtitle of what the cartoon says on the TV. This is a good way since the show must be watched very often by the children, and this will help to decrease the number of illiteracy in the world, especially in Malaysia. And besides, the parents can also tutor their children at home instead of just letting the teachers to teach them at school, because parents are always be with their children. Okay. On a larger scale, states and local governments should play their role, and they should be local governments should be encouraged to continue recognizing the problems and implementing changes. The government should enact a law. This can be seen from what the United States has done, whereby they enact a law named No Child Left Behind Education Reform Law. Okay, this law includes a new early reading first program, which will enhance reading readiness for children ages 3 to 5. Here in Malaysia, the government should make it compulsory for all kids at the age of 4 to go for preschool. The current education system, even the kindergarten school is not compulsory to attend. Like for example, myself, I did not go to kindergarten school when I was 6 because I didn't want to. Moreover, my father said it is not a must to do so. So they should stop this so that people in the world are not only Malaysian are illiterate, as children are easily taught in the early age, so that they will acquire the language very well because they are still young. Compared to the older people, it's hard for them to acquire new language, like to learn how to read. And changing in education system have shown a positive change. I have one example here. In Kerala, India, female and child mortality rates declined dramatically in the 1960s after girls who had been schooled to literacy in the education reforms after 1948 began to raise families. And this is a positive effect of education system changing. Okay, now I have reached to my conclusion. Okay, through my speech today, I think you are now aware of the problems associated with illiteracy and ways that you can use, that you and I can use to help and to solve this problem. And on a global level, analysts and policymakers consider illiteracy rates as an important factor in the country's or a region's human capital, and with good reason, as it turns out. And based on numerous studies into this area, they conclude that literate people are easier and less expensive to train and have broader job opportunities and access to higher education. So I think Malaysia especially has to do something to make 100% literate citizen in Malaysia. And that's all for my speech today. Thank you.